Today's an exciting day because this is the first video in my Finding You series. This is obviously a very outward part of finding you. That was the weirdest little quote I did. This is obviously, a material and outward way of finding you, but I think personal style is really important, so I thought I'd start there. After years of trial and error and serious confusion, I feel like I finally found my personal style, and I'd just like to show you Exhibit A. This was actually my first ever fashion blog post, and as you can see, I've come a very long way since that. So I just want to let you know there's hope for everyone out there. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 of the main things that helped me figure out my personal style. So let's get into it. Outfit inspiration is so important, especially when you're trying to figure out what your style is. And not only can you figure out how to put outfits together, but it also shows you how to put things together that you would never ever think of. Sometimes when I'm scrolling through Instagram, I think, I have a t-shirt very similar to that, and I would never think of pairing it with, I don't know, like a skirt like that. So I think you can get loads of inspiration, especially from Instagram, Pinterest, Tumblr, lots of bloggers, and also just keep your eyes open around you, especially if you live in like a big city where there's just so many different types of people and fashion is insane. I know when I went to New York recently, the fashion there, it just felt so different than the fashion in London. And I feel like as you kind of start to travel and seek inspiration, it can just help you figure out your image. And the last tip on the subject is to actually save the pictures. So whenever I'm like looking through Instagram or whatever and I see a picture that I really like, I screenshot it, I put it in a folder on my phone, and whenever I feel like, oh, I've got nothing to wear, I look through those pictures and I think, oh, I actually have things that are really similar to that, and I can create an outfit. Trends are great. I actually love following the trends online, but that doesn't mean that I have to go out and buy all the clothes to follow those trends. I'm a very basic girl. One could say I'm a basic bitch, and I'm totally fine with that. I love the basics, I love classic shapes, and I like things that I feel look good on me. Trend pieces are also a really great way to kind of keep your existing wardrobe going. So you can have the same pair of jeans and t-shirt, but then add on a trendy jacket or something like that. To me, I think following trends as soon as they come out is number 1, exhausting, number 2, it's expensive, and number 3, that doesn't really show style. It just means that, you can kind of look at what the trends are and replicate that. So I think if you can just incorporate a couple of trend pieces into your existing style or wardrobe, it's a lot more realistic, and I think it looks better. Investing in key pieces is something that I have definitely been doing over the past, I'd say, 2 years, because I was so sick of buying clothes that would just fall apart, or you'd wash them and then they would turn into like mush and they would have no shape whatsoever. So I started to kind of take note of what pieces in my wardrobe I wore the most, and those things are obviously t-shirts, jeans, a leather jacket. So I brought a few things to show you. So for instance, I bought this white t-shirt. It's by Isabel Marant, and it's an impeccable quality. Even after I've washed this so many times, it still looks the same as the day I got it. And I just love the shape, I love the v-neck, and this is like my favorite t-shirt that I wear like a million times a week. You guys know I love leather jackets, okay? They're like a major staple in my wardrobe, and I had so many different leather jackets, but none of them really fit me well. So I decided to get rid of all my leather jackets that were kind of like not doing it for me and invest in one that looked bomb diggity. So this is by the brand Macage, I don't know. It's I got it actually at Aritzia. They have this brand, and this is just a jacket that fits me perfectly. It hits me in all the right places. And now I can just have one black biker jacket that suits me instead of having like 6 that were a little bit cheaper and they don't actually look good on me. So this is like the best thing I've ever invested in. I wear it constantly. Good pair of jeans is essential to my life. I'm in jeans every single day. My favorite brand of jeans are Citizens of Humanity. I think they fit amazingly. They wash really well. They have great like fadings and stuff. They have loads of different colors and all the colors look really good. They have nice big pockets in the butt which make your butt look juicy. And for whatever reason, they just hit me in all the right places. I love Citizens of Humanity jeans. And so I bought a couple of Citizens of Humanity jeans in the colors that I need, like this kind of blue, a light blue, black ones, and boyfriend jeans. And those are all the jeans I have. I don't use any other jeans really anymore, except I have one pair of Topshop jeans that I love, those Topshop Jamie jeans. So finding the pieces that really suit you and just rocking those. Comfort definitely leads to confidence, especially with me, and I love things that make me feel comfortable, like this sweater, and I'm sure lots of people are hating on this sweater right now in the comments because it's like big and fluffy and looks like a carpet, but I feel comfortable in it, and that makes me feel confident in what I'm wearing. And it all goes down to what you like and what you feel comfortable in. What you like might not be what someone else likes, but if you feel good in it, you rock it, girl. And I feel like it's taken me so long to kind of realize that, especially making YouTube videos and putting up outfit pictures. Like, the comments are always so divisive, like, you look so horrible in that, and then there'll be someone like, I love this outfit, this is my favorite outfit you've ever worn. So you really have to dress for yourself, I think. I'm not really big into like wearing things for your body shape necessarily. Obviously, I like to, you know, flatter my figure, but at the same time, if I find like a nice loose dress that I like and that I like the style of and I feel comfortable in, I'm gonna wear it and I'm gonna rock it, and I'm not gonna specifically dress like for my body type all the time. I don't know, I just find that so boring. But at the same time, I like to look good and feel comfortable, so it's finding that middle ground. My last and potentially most important tip on finding your personal style is to try things on. And I am like the laziest person when it comes to trying things on. I go into the store, I just like hold it up and I see if it might look good and I buy it, and then I'm lazy when I get home and then I don't try it on. Like, it's bad, guys. So I've really started trying things on in the store and just doing it, because it can save you a lot of time and effort if you just try it on in the store. Something I found really helpful actually was shopping with friends. So I went shopping with my friend Amelia, and we have totally polar opposite styles. And when I was shopping with her, she's like, I think you would look amazing in this skirt. And I was like, no way would I ever wear a skirt like that. And she's like, just try it on, just try it on. So I tried it on, and I was like looking in the mirror like, damn, like, you know, Estee's got a bit of a booty, and I liked it. So I think it's important to just try things on, even though you might not think you're gonna like it, just try it on. You never know. What's the worst that could happen? You don't like it? Okay, move on with life. Another thing I love to do is personal shopping. So I don't do this very often, but if I'm like, I need a couple of really good outfits, I can go to personal shopping. And I thought this was just for super expensive stores, but lots of stores on the high street have it as well. You can literally go into a store and they give you like a special room and they ask you about your style and they put you in outfits you would never choose for yourself. And it is amazing. So if you are interested in personal shopping, I would highly suggest it. It's a life changer. Life changer. I think at the end of the day, it's all about trial and error and just seeing what works for you and what you feel fierce in and just rocking it and like not caring about what other people think. If you feel good in it, you look good in it, okay? That is my life motto. That's my new life motto that I just created. So give this video a big thumbs up and leave any of your tips down below. And as always, leave more suggestions for the Finding You series. I think that's it. Wrapping it up. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Ambient lighting powder, that's what it's called. As you can see, I used this thing to death. I killed it. These powders are awesome. They're basically like illuminating, like soft focus powders. I love to apply this underneath my eyes.